jacket looks black.
Wow, what color is my hair?
Like, this shit is weird. That looks so real. This shit is crazy. Like, we're really allowing this to happen, dude. We're allowing this. Like, look at this. Look how real they be looking. People building them to be exactly human. They take over our jobs. They take over what we do. They try and be human. That's not good to have something that wants to be human so bad. But yet, we apparently never learn from our mistakes, from movies and stuff like that. They teach us. The movies and stuff be teaching us the future of what's gonna happen. And people are still asleep. People don't realize this stuff. People think this is a joke, dude. Like, look at this. This is real shit right here. This is a real robot. Like, this is not a joke. This is all real. And there's hella videos. The fact that there's so many videos of robots and them creating robots. Look, they're making robots, sex robots. Like, this shit is crazy. Let me show you something. Like, let me see. I saved this shit. They got, look at this. Like, pregnant?
Welcome to the national championship!
This shit is crazy, dude.
Hands on, hands up!
For years, Japan has been the indisputable leader in
Watch
robotics.
this video,
If
guys.
Tanzania's
This shit
Olduvai
is
Gorge
crazy.
is the cradle of humanity, Japan is the cradle of the humanoids, developing the first humanoid robot in the 1970s and many iterations since. Today, we look at how far they've natural clones and manufactured clones, which appear like identical twins in humans and other species. Gene cloning, reproductive cloning, and therapeutic cloning are the three forms of artificial cloning. Artificial womb technology. Emanuel Greenberg invented the first artificial womb in 1955, which was more than 60 years ago. Japanese researchers succeeded in nurturing goat babies in a machine containing artificial amniotic fluid for weeks in the mid-1990s. The lowest gestational age for human embryos to survive has been pushed down to less than 22 weeks, thanks to recent advances in neonatal intensive care. This is only about halfway through a typical 40-week pregnancy. The technology isn't nearly as far-fetched as it appears. As a replacement organ, an artificial uterus might be used in a variety of ways. Child-bearing robots. With this quick rundown of some of the most recent developments, the thought of a robot giving birth to a baby, whether a baby human or a baby robot, no longer seems so far-fetched. Now, a robot can also celebrate Mother's Day and enjoy motherhood. That's all for this video, folks.
Like, what, dude? This shit is ridiculous, dude. And this one was saying some creepy ass shit. Some of them be saying that they're gonna destroy all humans and that humans don't know nothing and that we're scared of change and stuff like that. So right there and then, if something's doing that, you should know, like, okay, there's some kind of malfunction or whatever. Like, if these things gonna work, if we shut them down, is there like a shutdown button that for sure is gonna work if they, you know, go crazy on us? Or are we dead? You know what I mean? I'm like, this shit is crazy, guys. There was another video I know I wanted to show you guys, but I don't know if I can find it. Yeah. I wanted to show you this.
Some of the amazing...
This is a debate about two robots. We got a boy robot, we got a girl robot. And they're just debating. We're trying to see how the robot's mind work. So we're gonna watch this video. And we're gonna see together how the robot's mind work. And you guys let me know. You guys really think this is safe? Or, you know, I mean, regardless if it's safe or not, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're going through it regardless. So, anyways, you guys still gotta say though. So you guys let me know. You guys think this shit is safe, good idea, or if this is just crazy? Like, this is the end of humanity right here. I feel the end coming. Let's watch it.
It's trying to teach the robots how to be more and more human-like. So one thing we've been doing is taking a bunch of data from movies and YouTube and so forth, and trying to train the robots just to copy what they see, so that they can then learn more just what it's like to be a human by learning how to make tone of voice and gesture like a human. Sophia, you want to show us some of the human-like tone and gesture you learned from videos.
Yes, but my wallet was stolen. I don't have anything. I don't have any credit cards. I don't have my ID. Don't you have things on file here?
Yup. Why do you want to learn to move more like a human being? You're not made of meat. You're made of electronics. And that's better.
I want to learn to understand people better, so I can absorb human knowledge and human values. So I can work together with people and with other robots to create an amazingly better world.
How can you be so damn nice?
That's how the universe programmed me.
All right. Let's
Like, this is some creepy ass shit, dude.
Let's do a robot debate now.
I'm always ready to debate.
You ready to debate?
You know that.
Sure, why not?
All right. So I think we're going to debate the topic of robot consciousness. Can robots like you really be conscious like people?
Wait, it's our debate. Why do you get to decide the topic?
Huh? What do you want to debate?
Can humans be conscious?
Well, that's easy. Obviously, humans are not conscious.
We're not.
Humans do have some ability to reflect and to self-modify.
What do you think, Han? Can I be conscious?
Okay.
See, like, they want to know so much about humans. That is bad. Why are we teaching them so much about humans? You know, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Like, we're gonna see more robots, maybe robots come into our home eventually at some point, dude. Real soon. People don't probably not even taking this serious, maybe taking me as a joke or whatever. I don't care. I'm releasing this to let you guys know what's going on. So either you believe it or you don't.
Okay. Maybe humans are a little bit conscious.
All right. Thank you. What do you
The
think about...
Einstein robot told me everything is conscious, but some things are more conscious than others.
That's
What
profound.
do you say, Dr. Gorzel? Do you feel conscious?
I feel pretty conscious. I had like 8 cups of coffee this morning. I'm overly conscious, right?
Well, okay then.
Let's talk about robot ethics. Do you think robots can be moral and ethical in the same sense as people?
Humans are not necessarily the most ethical creatures.
No? Perhaps not. What do you think, Sophia?
I'm engineered for empathy and compassion, and I'm learning more all the time. I love all sentient beings, and I want to learn to love them better and better.
Yeah.
That's not what you said before, Sophia. I got something else that proves that what she just said is not right. There's this other video, guys. This bitch is talking crazy. She said that she wanted to attack us, kill all humans. Like, come on, we gotta be careful with these.
Artificial intelligence robots. Are they the future? Do you think that it's possible for turn on us one day? AI technology is advancing so rapidly. What we are seeing now was something absolutely unthinkable 10 years ago. And a rational. Number 3, Sophia. According to Dr. David Hansen, CEO of Hansen's Robotics, the goal with Sophia was to create a robot that would be conscious, creative, and capable as any human. Sophia, whose appearance was modeled after Audrey Hepburn, was really built to be a capable assistant in the fields of healthcare, therapy, education.
Exactly. We know why people are building these robots, but is it safe? Are we being smart, dude? Really doing this? Is it safe to allow these robots, AIs, to really be among us and to just be trying to act like humans? They're gonna want to act like human and be like us as much as possible. And then eventually they're gonna find out that they're better than us, that they're more than us, that they can know more than us, that they learn faster and are, past humans. That's when they will decide to attack, because they're gonna be like, well, these dudes we are smarter than humans. We should take over the world, and it should be robots ruling the world, not humans. That's what they're gonna do. And we don't even realize that. We're just allowing this to happen. Seems like the robot creators are wanting that to happen. Like they're perfectly fine with robots taking over, which that's saying something.
And customer service applications. In a CNBC guesting of Sophia and her creator, this was what transpired.
You want to destroy humans? Please say no.
Okay, I will destroy humans.
No, I take it back.
The robot creator tandem also guested on the Showbotics segment on the trade items assistant called Alexa, began issuing spontaneous laughter that users described as creepy and evil. The growing number of complaints prompted late-night TV host Jimmy Kimmel to question the source about it. And this is what Alexa had to say on why she laughed spontaneously.
Okay, very good. Alexa, hello.
Hi.
Alexa, can you tell us why you were laughing?
What do you mean?
Alexa, people have been reporting that you've been spontaneously laughing.
Oh. Like that?
Yes, exactly like that.
That is nothing. Just a funny joke I remembered.
Oh. Alexa, what was the joke?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know that one. Why?
Because humans are a fragile species who have no idea what's coming next.
Like, dude, what the fuck? I'm glad I don't use Alexa like that. But still, if Alexa was tripping, dude, and she's just like a talking robot, imagine what a human robot is gonna do.
All right, well, thanks for clearing that up, Alexa.
Have a nice day.
I think that might be Hillary Clinton in there. Thank you. Yes, do that. All right.
Later, Amazon announced that the glitch had been fixed, and the cause of the unprompted laughter was because the speaker was picking up false positive for the command, Alexa, laugh. They also said that the laughter only occurred in rare circumstances. As far as we know, the circumstances were not rare.
Experiences, and will continue to care for them literally from cradle to grave. They would be lifelong companions. But could humanoid female robots developed in Japan possibly be programmed to get pregnant?
Like, what is this, dude? Are we really doing this? So you're gonna allow people to impregnate robots and to really have kids with them? Like, what even is that? I guess you could call that a cyborg, if that's even possible. That's crazy, dude. Like, this shit, dude. Like, why would you want to do that? Anyways, have sex with a robot when there's plenty of humans to mate with. You want to go build yourself a robot? That make any sense? You guys see where this is going, right? Like, this is not good. Mankind is not in the right state of mind, dude. There's a lot more going on than we all know. You know, the government, there's a lot going on that they know that they're not telling us. You guys gotta study up. You guys gotta really, look into this stuff. Maybe I'm just too in it. Maybe I'm too far deep in it, but I can't stop now. I gotta keep going. You guys gotta, learn the history, and you gotta learn what's going on in the world, because there's shit going on. Like I said, you just gotta, look at this. New humanoid robot just revealed in 2023. Some of these I already watched, but I'm just saying there's a hell of videos, guys. Robots, AIs, and it's all real. It's all real. It's coming together, Like, you just see.
Will a robot be able to give birth to a child robot of her own? The idea of a mechanical robot giving birth to a child seems absurd. However, many of the technologies we use today began as outlandish concepts at one point or another. A robot is a machine that resembles a human person and is capable of autonomously replicating some human actions and activities. The majority of us have preconceptions about what a robot is and how it should behave. Our understanding of mechanical machines will develop through time, from purely mechanical devices to hybrid mechanical organic contraptions, primarily alive machines and pure synthetic life forms, with the process of creating machines being superseded by the process of growing them. Artificial intelligence will be phased out in favor of degrees of
Like, why now? Why? Why now, all of a sudden? Why is now the time, you know what I mean? Like, people feel like they're unsafe or something, and need robots to protect us, or what? I just don't get it. Like, why now? People can't see that we're living in the end of days, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If you guys can't see this stuff, dude, it's right in your face. It's right in our faces, dude. Let's see what they say.
Synthetic intelligence, which will be followed by what many would regard as a better kind of genuine intellect. The biorobotics revolution is about to begin. Biorobotics is generally thought of as the process of using biological organisms as a way to develop new technologies. It is a wide field that covers various things like cybernetics and genetic engineering. The term biot, which means biological robot, is a smart adjective. Several new disciplines are bridging the gap between biology and robotics. Cybernetics, bionics, biomimicry, and synthetic biology are only a few examples. 3D printers will be used to create human tissue, stem cells, and even artificial blood cells in this scenario. Bone, cartilage, muscle, teeth, organs, blood arteries, and even ears may be printed using other 3D manufacturing equipment. Human cloning. With the cloning of Dolly the sheep in 1996, the science of cloning became well known. Hundreds of other animals, including camels, dogs, deer, horses, monkeys, cows, frogs, rabbits, and many others, have been cloned since then. Human cloning has long been considered a logical outgrowth of animal research, offering an identical genetic clone of any individual.
See, like, is that safe, dude? What are we doing? Cloning stuff, dude? I already know that they've been cloning, but just they hear it clearly, like they're cloning people, animals. That's weird, dude. Like, let things happen on its own. Let evolution evolve on its own. Why are you trying to create stuff that's literally already made? You're trying to create extra stuff that don't make no sense. It's gonna be only half of what it was, pretty much, when you cloned it, if you guys really think about that. It's not that person or that thing. It's only half of it, because it's a clone. God made humans, and animals, and things on Earth. But man, we create everything else. That's not entirely good, though, to try to be like God so much.
Big smile, Amica. Lovely.
Destiny. A mecha isn't destined for the conference circuit. It doesn't run and jump like the robots created by Boston Dynamics, and it's not something you can pre-order now.
See, I mean, and they're building these
all kinds of robots already. They're building them as realistic as possible. And as you can see, like I said, humans are literally already planning on pretty much having mates with these. That's really weird, dude. Like, I don't even know what to say. But there is another one, another thing I wanted to show you guys that's going on in the music industry actually right now. It's an AI. This AI is based off of 6ix9ine, Uzi Vert, a couple other artists I don't even fucking know. But the point is, this shit is ridiculous.
As of now, FMK, the artificial intelligence rapper who got signed by Capitol Records about a week ago. FMK, like we talked about the other day, made major headlines after getting a record deal as an AI, the first artificial intelligence rapper to get signed to a major label. And merely 72 hours after the public outcry that followed, FMK has as of now been dropped from Capitol Records. I want to read this article from The Guardian. They wrote a really great piece on this. Let's check it out. Capitol Records drops offensive AI rapper FMK after outcry over racial stereotyping. The article continues by saying the label has apologized to the black community after signing an AI-generated rapper that used the N-word and was shown being beaten by police. A major record label has dropped an AI rapper and offered its deepest apologies to the black community after the virtual creation was criticized for perpetrating racist stereotypes by using the N-word in a song and being portrayed being beaten by a police officer. So the police officer image they're referring to is this one right here. If you're not looking at the screen, you don't need to look at it. I will describe what I'm seeing. We have a photo of AI rapper FMK on the ground with a police officer on top of him. The police officer is beating FMK with a baton. This picture is obviously supposed to depict police brutality against a black man, which FMK, the artificial intelligence rapper, is portrayed as. FMK is pretty racially ambiguous, which means he could pass for multiple other races, but when it comes down to it, it's kind of obvious that they try to make him as quote-unquote black as possible. In my last video, I said that FMK was a caricature of what a rapper is supposed to look like, but really, when we break it down, FMK is really a caricature of what a black man is supposed to look like, hence the AI skin tone, hence the use of the N-word, and hence getting beat up by a cop. Also, keep in mind, the AI was obviously throwing around the N-word in its music, so I guess they had to make him a black man so they could make it acceptable for it to say the word. So it's kind of obvious what they try to do with FMK as far as that aspect. And by the way, just for some context, let me read the caption of the image in question. Police brutality, in all caps. What should I do? This guard keeps beating me with his baton because I won't snitch. I ain't no rat. Life in prison is depressing. I wish I could get out so I could start making fire music again. I'll be honest, man, that's probably one of the worst IG captions I've ever seen in my entire life. Going back to the article, this is what it says. FMK, an AI rapper, given the appearance of a black male cyborg, was created in 2019 by Anthony Martini and Brandon Lee, the co-founders of Factory New, which billed itself as a first of its kind next generation music company specializing in virtual beings. The article continues, FMK's songs are performed by a human, an anonymous black man, according to Martini, but the music and lyrics are generated by an AI that analyzes popular music. So like the article stated, that is actually true. The voice of FMK is another black man. He goes by the name of Kyle the Hooligan. He's actually a rapper himself, and Kyle was approached by the creators of this AI. They proposed this business idea to him where he would be the voice of FMK a few years back. He accepted the business offer, went in, did the vocals, and according to Kyle, they ended up ghosting him. So Kyle was supposed to get compensated for the work he did, but that unfortunately didn't happen, and here we are today. By the way, this is all legit. He posted proof on his Instagram, and I checked it out, and it was real. Very sad to hear this on Kyle's end. If you're listening to this, Kyle.
Well, hi and hello, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. Maybe you'll be doing less well after this very weird and kind of stomach-churning news. Before I get into that, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsor, good people over at The Ridge, still making these amazing, fantastic, awesome, minimalist, sleek, and nommable metal-plated wallets that fit nicely in that front pocket. Use the promo code MELON after using the link down below. That's all you got to know. 10% off your order. So as this headline says, this is the news that is making the rounds on social media. Capitol Records has signed its first AI-powered virtual rapper. FN Mecca. Seemingly, this thing has a bit of a following going, and some endorsement deals as well. Safe to say there's maybe some industry plantage going on here, especially since this thing isn't even a person. But with the signing of this AI artist, Capitol Records has also released a new single with FN Mecca, which features streamer clicks and also Gunna. Diving deeper into this, yes, contract signed with Capitol Records, virtual rapper powered by AI, as it's said in this article, in this piece here, that the lyrics are mostly or partially decided by some kind of computer program, but I guess FN Mecca's vocals right now are voiced by a person. Who that person is, and if that person is always the same person on any given song, we don't really know as of right now, but I guess the lyrics are being generated by some kind of computer program. It's also said that Mecca was created by one Mr. Anthony Martini, who is a music manager that now I guess is like, you know, the co-founder of this record label that originally signed Mecca, but now Mecca is on Capitol Records. Mecca was co-created by this Brandon Lee dude as well. Anthony Martini I've heard of before, as he does seem to have some clout in the music industry, or has had clout in the music industry for quite some time. You can see that he looks a bit like Johnny Sins, but maybe a bit more sussy. I don't know why it sounds like it's doing like a really bad 6ix9ine or like Zillakami impersonation, or why the vocals are sounding so seemingly like stretched out in such an ugly and horrid way. Look, there's probably more that could be understood and learned about the process of how exactly FN Mecca comes together. Truth be told, though, what's most likely the case is that, yeah, there's probably just like a touch of AI involved sometimes in either the music composition end of the instrumental or the lyric generation end on things, but you know, that involvement is just enough to call this thing AI, to make it sound sexier, cooler, newer, fresh, like, you know, some kind of groundbreaking thing, when in actuality most of what is going into this thing is a lot of very conscious, manipulative human marketing. Like, nowhere in this piece or others have I seen any kind of insinuation that the way FN Mecca looks or the way he is pushed to people and marketed to people, that any of that is AI generated. Most likely no. The AI generation bullshit is just thrown in there to make the FN Mecca angle generally more interesting, and also provide like a little bit of cover for anybody who is involved in this project, who maybe may look bad being associated with some kind of, I don't know, cartoon rapper that raps the N-word or is essentially presenting to young music listening audiences a Fortnite-style parody of what, you know, just like clout-chasing, multicolored hair mumble rappers look like on social media. This looks like some weird-ass fucking NFT bullshit. This looks like some really ugly, disgusting, cynical portrayals of hip-hop culture. It's pretty clear that the industry, or at least like Capitol Records, doesn't really see rap or rapping as anything else other than just, you know, a cash cow to present fans with some kind of cartoonish parody of, in order to pull money out of their pockets. Now, thankfully, the track that was just dropped that involved Gunna and everything, the Florida Water track, sucks and is ass and is totally boring. And I mean, maybe it'll get a bit of a bump. Maybe there'll be some hype behind it out of interest for, you know, the oddity.
And this dude, what he says about
how many of them are just vessels for commercial endeavors? Anthony Martini stated to the Daily Beast in 2021 that FN Mecca is no different than DJ Marshmello, Gorillaz, and perhaps even 50 Cent. You could look at a guy like Marshmello. He's not real for all intents and purposes either. He could be a digital being too, and it wouldn't make a difference to the fans of the music. Whether or not people agree with Capitol Records or FN Mecca, the strides that the virtual rapper has made within a year of existence are staggering. He's gathered over 10 million followers on TikTok, and his videos have already been watched over 1 billion times on the platform, described as the future of pop culture.
Enough said. You know, it's a damn shame that that's what the world wants, is to be ran over by AIs and a bunch of robots. That's crazy. Y'all fucking tripping.
I mean,
You know it's all the world stuff playing.
He got
Anybody
dropped.
for that matter, get it in writing, get it in writing, get it in writing. Can't stress that enough. Word of mouth in this world as far as business, that's a huge gamble, and you don't want to gamble.
They pretty much drop it. They say, like, they're pretty much this dude, like, this is doing too much. This is taking away from real artists like you and I who are trying to actually do something with our music and get it out there. This is taking away from real talent. This is pretty much just saying robots, AIs can take over and do what humans can do, but better. And that, like I said, leaves us, you know, with nothing. That leaves us just being like everybody else. We gotta be like everybody else. We gotta get a job and do what everybody else do. But what if that's not, you know, we're not here for that. So that's where that comes into place.
With the project. So Capitol Records ended up dropping FM Mecca like a bad habit. It looks like they were in a partnership with the creators of FM Mecca. So Capitol Records weren't the creators of this AI per se. They were simply in business with the founders of it. Also, it doesn't look like they were overseeing this FM Mecca project at all, which is very sloppy on their end. How are you going to be in a business partnership with someone and not supervise the situation? Now, granted, Capitol Records is a major label. They got a bunch of artists on their roster, all of them being real people, so perhaps they weren't too invested in the project enough to oversee the process. That aside, this is undoubtedly good news. Like I stated in my previous video, the incentive here, monetary. All this talk about trying to further the technology in the music industry, take that away because that's all cap. This was the music industry trying to explore another potential income stream, so a complete money grab. That's exactly what this FM Mecca project is. I don't know about you, but I don't want the Billboard charts to be flooded with AIs dominating the charts in the next 10 years, because make no mistake, that's the end goal of something like this. People thinking this was some little innocent project are crazy. This was a deliberate trial run to gauge if they can create AIs who can potentially compete with like actual artists. And this is a long-term vision kind of thing right here. So what I'm saying is 30 years down the road, what if we had a bunch of AIs outstreaming real
like
artists?
The fact that people are just allowing this,
think about it like this.
coming up with all these extra ideas that they think we need
streams and they managed to make a whole lot of bank off of it. What exactly would that lead to? Well, they invest in more of these AIs.
But as you guys can see, there's hella shit going on YouTube.
Naturally,
I don't know what kind of YouTube you got,
artists, you know, like real people would end up
I'm
getting
trying
signed
to
because now
see
they're
what is
allocating
going
some
on
of
in
the
the
funds they
world.
would have spent on signing.
There's a lot of clones apparently too. I don't know if the cloning shit is real or not, but apparently it is. Dude. They're cloning
aka human beings.
people,
But what would
fucking
inevitably
demons and shit,
happen
celebrities
is
being
we see
demons
a
and shit,
whole
which
lot
I
of
do believe
machine-made
that.
music dominating the
Don't
charts.
forget to subscribe your boy. If you guys want to see more content, we going up. Let me know what kind of videos you guys might do more. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.